If I gave you a couple of seconds to think of the best wide receiver on the Kansas City Chiefs, the first name you would most likely think of is Tyreek Hill. Well, you'd be wrong. It's actually Sammy Watkins. Now, if I gave you some more time to tell me the best wide receiver in the league currently, you'd most likely think of DeAndre Hopkins or Michael Thomas. Again, you'd be wrong. It's actually Sammy Watkins. Okay. Now take some more time. Think about the best receiver of all time. Okay, you got it? Jerry Rice, you say? No. Stop being wrong. Again, Sammy Watkins. Okay, last one, I promise. Think of the greatest football player of all time. Who's this Tom Brady guy? Not to repeat myself, but again, Sammy Watkins is the greatest football player ever. Sammy Benjamin Watkins IV, born June 14th, 1993, currently a wide receiver on the Kansas City Chiefs. And yes, I know what you're asking right now. What the was that intro? How in the world is Sammy Watkins the greatest football player ever? Well, luckily, I have all the answers. And to make things easy, let's go back to that intro. Let's go back to the people that I just mentioned. Let's compare. Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver on Kansas City right now. Well, no, don't get me wrong. Tyreek Hill is the fastest man in football and makes some great plays. But let's be honest. What would Tyreek be without Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid? The thing is, Andy Reid has been with Kansas City since 2013, so we can really never know how good Tyreek Hill is without him. One thing we do know is without Mahomes, Tyreek Hill still managed to have 1,000 yards in 2017. But for this scenario, I'm going to say it's more of Andy Reid's style of offense that is accelerating Tyreek Hill. Another thing I know is without Reid, Sammy Watkins is still a god. So in this case, Sammy Watkins must be greater than Tyreek Hill. Now we move on to the best wide receiver in the league. Many would argue Michael Thomas or DeAndre Hopkins. At least that's what the uncultured would say. You see, DeAndre Hopkins was viewed to be so bad, he got traded for a trash old running back. So we can cross off DeAndre Hopkins immediately. So that leaves Michael Thomas left. Well, since Michael Thomas is all about his stats and records, let's take a look at them. In his 4-year career, Michael Thomas has racked up 470 receptions on 602 targets to give him a total of 5,512 receiving yards. Watkins has 2 extra years on Thomas, so let's look at only the first 4 years of Watkins' career. In Sammy Watkins' first 4 years in the league, he racked up a total of 192 receptions on 346 targets to get him a total of 3,052 receiving yards. Now I know what you were thinking. My God, Thomas literally has 2,000 more receiving yards in his first 4 years than Sammy. Correct you are, but notice how Thomas had 256 more targets than Sammy Watkins did? And no, not because Thomas is just better. Michael Thomas has played with a quarterback most have considered to be one of the greatest of all time. So now let's look at Sammy's quarterbacks in those 4 years. Tyrod Taylor and Jared Goff. When you have a great quarterback like Drew Brees and an insane amount of targets, it's real easy to put up great stats. Put Sammy Watkins on the Saints and we have Michael Thomas 2.0. Now that we have clarified Sammy Watkins to be the best current wide receiver, it's time to match him up with all-time greats. Jerry Rice, considered to be the best wide receiver of all time by many. How in the world can Sammy Watkins stand up to a guy like Rice? Again, stop worrying. I have an answer. Now, Jerry Rice had a lengthy 21-year career, playing for the 49ers for the majority of it. And our good boy Sammy Watkins, on the other hand, he only has 6 years under his belt, so there's no way his stats can even compare yet. Again, I'm looking at the quarterbacks this time. Yes, I know Sammy Watkins now has Patrick Mahomes throwing to him, but no offense to Mahomes, he's no Joe Montana. So Jerry Rice, you had it easy, you little spoiled f***. Plus, Randy Moss is just better anyway. Now, you have to be on the bandwagon now, right? Sammy Watkins is the most underrated NFL player of all time. He's the GOAT. No? You don't believe me? Well, here's the last test. Tom Brady. Okay, Dallas, you're insane. Tom Brady's the GOAT. 6 rings, been in the league forever, greatest quarterback ever. I know what you were thinking. No way this bum Sammy Watkins guy is considered better than Tom Brady. First of all, peasant, Sammy is no bum. Sammy is the greatest player of all time, and I have the final piece of evidence I need. You ready? Tom Brady is a system quarterback. Yeah, have fun in Tampa Bay, Mr. System Brady. You have those 2 receivers, Evans and Godwin. They don't even hold a candle to Sammy Benjamin Watkins IV. Anyway, like I was saying, Tom is a system quarterback who only prevailed under Bill Belichick. Let's play this game. What's one above average attribute that Tom Brady has? Got your answer? Yeah, me either. It's because he's a system quarterback. See, we have quarterbacks in the league like Patrick Mahomes, notable for his strong arm throwing, Deshaun Watson for being a clutch and athletic playmaking quarterback, and Mitch Trubisky for being the greatest quarterback.
No!
Oh, no, not that one. Oh, my bad. Anyway, point is, Brady has no above average attributes. Now you are probably wondering, A, why am I a f***ing idiot? And B, since you want to pick on Tom Brady for not having anything above average about him, what about Sammy Watkins? What makes him so special, huh? Because he's the motherfucking GOAT.